Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If this is your first time here, I'm Brittany. I'm currently pregnant with our 6th child. We have children who are 18 months, 4, 6, 8, and 10. This will be our 3rd boy, and we have 3 girls. And this is my 36-week update. We will get started with weight. I do not know exactly what I weigh, but I assume it's probably around the 185 mark, which puts me over a weight gain of 50 pounds this pregnancy. I have gained, with all of my pregnancies, anywhere from 40 to, I think the most I've ever gained is like 70. So this is kind of like right in the middle for me. I was hoping it would have been less this pregnancy, but that's just not the case, and I will just have to work to get it off after Huxley is here. Symptoms for the last couple weeks have really started to kind of change and intensify. I am no longer sleeping comfortably. It is like Jenga trying to set all the pillows up at night to find a comfortable position. I've noticed that it's easier for me to be at an incline than to lay flat. When I lay flat, the pressure of him in my pelvis is just so extreme that I cannot tolerate it. I wish I could sleep on my back, but then I can't breathe and I can't feel my legs, like it starts to cut off circulation. Another symptom I've been experiencing is his head feels so low. Now he does float back up from time to time, so he's not low all the time, but if I am on my feet all day or even just for a couple hours, he's going to be very low in my pelvis. With that, I've also noticed swelling. I am not one to typically swell, but with this pregnancy, I think because he is so low and I'm carrying like so much out front, I don't know, he is like cutting off circulation to my legs, and so it's causing my legs to swell. It's not so much like my feet and my toes as it is like my ankles and my calves will be huge. A couple of days ago I discovered compression stockings, and those things are amazing. If I put them on in the morning and leave them on until I take my shower at night, I've noticed that I have very, very minimal swelling and the pain is not nearly as great. Typical end of pregnancy symptom that I am starting to notice is kind of this emotional weepiness. I am so excited that we're in like what I call like the yellow caution zone. We're 36 weeks. So if he came this week, I would just be more cautious once I delivered him, but I would probably still deliver him at home. And next week, if I was to go into labor, I would 100% be okay and fine with delivering him at home. So I feel like we are getting so close to the end, it doesn't seem real. Like, I've waited 9 months for this moment, and now that we're kind of there in the safe zone, it just seems surreal. I'm so excited to meet him, but I'm kind of sad that it's over. Like, I've enjoyed being his vessel for these last 9 months, and we're not 100% sure we will have any more children. Biological children even, so I don't know if this is our last pregnancy, and it's kind of sad. I'm feeling closer to being ready. I have slowly but surely gone through my to-do list. I still have a lot of things left to do, but I have gotten some of it done, so I'm starting to feel more comfortable and not as anxious for labor. There has been a few moments where I have had some contractions and things have kind of kicked up, and I'm like, ooh, this could really be it. And the thought of that can kind of give me an anxious, nervous feeling for just a few seconds, and then I try to reassure myself, like, everything is going to be fine. We are so close. it's okay. So I think that's the only thing I've been nervous about, is we're not technically in the safe zone, but we are so close. Movement with Huxley has definitely started to change. He is starting to do more of like just the shifting and the sliding of limbs, which when he is moving, it is like an alien in there. My whole belly jerks. It's kind of painful. It'll do the whole wave alien movement, but I'm no longer getting like the really strong kicks or the really strong punches because there's just no room in there. What I've had is I've continued to have the snoring, and I have lost my appetite. Nothing sounds good. I'm not hungry for anything. I take a few bites and I'm just kind of over it. I have also had a growth scan since the last time I updated you guys. On Wednesday we had his growth scan, and little man is now weighing, according to their estimation, 7 pounds 4 ounces. This is going to be my biggest baby. Unless I go within the next couple weeks, he will absolutely be my biggest baby. He is still measuring in the 99th percentile overall, and his head was measuring 41 weeks, 6 days. His belly was measuring 38 weeks, and then his legs were measuring like 36 and some change, and his arms were measuring right at like 36. And all of the scan was done at 35 weeks. So he is measuring way, way, way ahead. We also checked his fluid level. His fluid level has remained perfectly stable. It has not changed at all. It's not increased, it's not decreased. So that is perfect. So we're still not suspecting that I've developed like gestational diabetes, and I don't feel it, because last time if I did eat something that I shouldn't have, I would get very, very sick. And I don't necessarily have that problem now. I do continue to try to stay low carb because I just naturally feel better on a low carb diet, but he is just a big baby. They projected at 39 weeks, Huxley will weigh 9 pounds, 12 ounces. I was like, ah! I have gone to the same doctor, same maternal fetal medicine doctor for the last 3-4 pregnancies, and their ultrasounds have always been correct and within range. With my girls, they said that they would be in like 7'10" to 7'14", and they were both 8'5" and 8'1". So I'm concerned if we make it to 39 weeks that he will be a 10-pound baby. I have had just the natural mom worry of like, oh my goodness, can I push out a 10-pound baby? And I talked with my MFM, and he said, you know, in his whole career, off the top of his head, in his memory, he's never met a mom who's on her 5th or 6th baby who has then struggled to deliver that baby, no matter the size, especially if she has already had 8+ pound babies multiple times. So, I mean, it makes me feel a lot better. The doula educated part of me is like, absolutely you can push out this baby. Why are you even questioning it? And then the part of me who is connected to my vagina, TMI, is worried about my vagina and pushing out a 10-pound baby. So it's been a nice blending of the two over the last few days of like, I've got this, it will be okay, and reassuring myself. And I've asked just about anybody who will talk to me to calm my nerves and be like, yeah, you totally got this. I've spoken to my midwife, and she's given me some tips if I feel like, if I deliver and she's not here, if I feel like I'm having trouble getting him out. So I'm as prepared as I'm going to be. And the doctors are not concerned at all. They are not talking induction. They are not talking C-section. And they have total faith that I'm going to rock this birth, which is a miracle coming from these men. You know what I mean? Typically your OB and your MFM are not very supportive, but I have been blessed with some great physicians. Baby prep. My baby prep has gotten so much better. So much better. My co-sleeper is put together, my swings are put together, my car seat's put together, the DockATot is washed and sterilized and put together. I just have to get my birth stuff prepped. Those are the last little bit of stuff I have, and to finish decorating the boys / nursery room. All 3 of our boys are going to share room, just like all 3 of our girls share room. And I decided once I got pregnant that since their room wasn't really complete with a theme or decorated, that I would go ahead and pick something that all 3 boys could share, because there's going to be a 10-year-old to a baby in there. Now Huxley will not go in that room for a few months, but for me, I like to have things prepared in advance. It just helps calm my nerves so that I don't feel like I've just had my 6th baby. I have 5 big kids to take care of, a newborn, and when I'm ready to transition him, I now have to figure all this out. So it's already done, I'm already taken care of. We have just started to get some freezer meals together. We don't have very many, but I hope to over the next couple days like double recipes and then have one for a meal and freeze one for later. So that way once Huxley comes, we can just rest and bond as a family and really just enjoy that time and recovery and not have to worry about cooking. Even though I don't do the cooking, that way my husband doesn't have to worry about doing the cooking. All right, let's go ahead and do the belly shot. Now this belly is extremely big and extremely heavy, so be prepared. Here is little Huxley. I have grown out of all of my maternity shirts. So here he is from the side. In the front. Oh. Little man. So basically, I am already the size of a full-term pregnancy. And I am 36 weeks. So I could have technically up to 4 weeks left. Nobody anticipates me going that long. And let me grab my tape measure and I will measure this pumpkin. So I have grabbed my tape measure, and last time we measured I was exactly 49. Let's see how big Huxley is now. I want to make sure I'm getting it. It is exactly the same as I did last time. Right over the belly button. Let's see, what is that? Oh, so I'm not drastically bigger, and I think part of that is because he is dropping. It's not going out so much as it's like going down. You can see how it like creases. It is so painful right through here, the ligaments. But I think I am right at like 50 and a half, and I think the last time we did this I was like 33 weeks and now I'm 36. So in 3 weeks I've gained about 1.5 inches around. That's little man. So that is it for my 36-week update. I think I'm going to try to do weekly updates from here on out, just because I don't know exactly when I am going to go into labor. I will have a getting my birth stuff prepped and decorating my birth spaces video coming. I am filming his birth. As long as everything goes according to plan, which I don't expect any issues, he will be born at home. I am not sure if I'm going to do a water birth or birth on land, as they say, but we are definitely planning to film it. So that will be coming very soon. And a baby haul video and getting the boys' nursery together. I don't know if I should call it a nursery because I have big boys in there, but they're all my babies, so it's the boy nursery and the girl nursery is what I like to call them. But that is it for today. If you enjoyed this update, please hit that thumbs up. If you enjoy our content, please hit that subscribe button so you get the latest updates on what's going on with me and baby Huxley, because we are just about on officially baby watch. So until next time, bye guys.